There we go.
Okay, I just want to recap real quick for myself that big mind-blowing epiphany that I had, that what you just said, like that the activating the joy circuits, and you had that with like this taking a scarf and waving it in eights and do figure eights all around, kind of also affecting my aura and moving my body, and that how powerful that is to actually, and maybe you can complement with your words again, but like to really allow us to empower us from within and to receive. um, I heard that it does two things, like it really opens us up to receiving, and then also empowers us from within to like really have like a balanced psyche and emotions and body and all the things, so that it's like really, really deeply powerful. Can you say that again in your words real quick?
Yeah, I'll just read again what I had here before.
Thank you.
The penetrating flow brings energy to your inner depths. When moving freely, it penetrates into the chakras, the muscles, the bones, the genitals, the cells, and deep into the psyche. It penetrates deeply and allows profound depth of feeling. When activated and healthy, it can also protect you from trauma penetrating deep into your being. So everything that's
Okay.
happening, we're able to fight against it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If there's anything else.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would be the biggest thing. And then
And I noticed
the
what's that?
flow. I was just gonna say what we said about the penetrating flow. Like when you were tracing down, you said you felt your tailbone needed more rubbing, and I'm saying that's called the spigot, where energy flows through, and that's the start of your governing meridian as well, that comes up your back. So that's a good spot to keep open.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
I'll keep rubbing my butt.
yeah. Whatever works.
Yeah, and I also wanted to mention for myself that that I expanded your exercise of doing figure eights with a scarf, and by turning on music and dancing and actually making that a whole dance, and it felt amazing. So,
yeah. And if you can get the figure eights, like especially with the scarf, if you can get it behind your back, because that's where
yes,
that one
I
hole.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I realized I didn't really show that in the video, so
yeah, I've been trying to. It takes a little bit of muscle coordination of doing the 8 like in reverse.
trying to get them behind you.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did I find? The throat chakra was weak, so all the other chakras were good, just the throat chakra, and that's speaking your truth. It's not necessarily speaking it, but living it. That's what I found.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and discerning when I want to speak it, but being in it, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then for meridians today, which all makes sense given you just had your treatment, your central meridian was over energized, spleen was under, which we know, heart, triple warmer, liver, and stomach were all over energized today. So I sedated triple warmer to calm everything. And I gave liver a little extra attention today. Just it has to work so hard as your filter.
Yeah.
But it wasn't so much that gallbladder was being affected, which was good. It was just,
okay.
Yeah. So everything was there. So we got those all balanced again. I did check emotions. So I can check whether it's outward directed emotion or inward directed emotion. Only one.
Cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. The only one that came up was fear. So when it's inward directed fear, I'm just gonna look at my notes here. It shows up more as, well, I guess, fear of futility. So when you're working with this one, I'm going to send you a video on this one.
Thank you.
I'm doing that now. But you can hold like your main neurovasculars.
Yeah.
Fear is right behind your eyes. So
yeah. Okay. Other hand. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're holding these points, think about how fear is showing up in your life in a negative way.
Yeah, that's really great.
So then once you start to feel pulsing under your hand, then you change your your thought process to the more positive aspect of that, which is
Yes.
new beginnings. So fear,
Yes, yes.
so fear is affecting kidneys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in that water element. So that's where the new beginnings comes from. And then after you've held this one for a while and feel the pulses, then you're going to move to that's my driveway alarm. Holding the main neurovasculars again, and then there's a point just above your ears, like about an inch
Yeah.
from the ears. So this is a spleen
Yeah.
point, and you'll hold these points. And spleen brings in, where's my note? Spleen, earth, compassion, compassion.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So when
Oh,
you're
that's so great.
yeah, so when you're holding these points, you get compassion for yourself because it's
Mm-hmm.
directed fears. We want to address that as well.
Yeah.
And then if you want to go one step further, you can hold the mane again and then the top of your head. So lung
Uh-huh.
also feeds energy to kidney. And
Okay.
the emotion that goes along with this one is inspiration. So
Ah,
yeah, you get
so good.
all these wonderful things coming at you. So that
Ah,
takes away a lot of that fear by the time you've felt through all these different points.
ooh, that's so good. And you don't have to do an extra video because you just said it and it's recorded.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, and then I just finished the session again with the Brazilian toe, so that should help with some of the side effects again. And if
I love this so much. I love this additional piece that you just gave me because that's, like I mentioned, the journey of like embracing it all
Mhm.
and like that inner fear that is like basically like the remnants or whenever it pops up from the ego, like the inner subtle things.
Yeah.
And to shift that, yeah, and I already did that like yesterday with the when they brought me the elixirs, like this time I asked to not just put a sticker with joy and love on the things, but I actually asked her that I wanted to touch it, and I took a moment. And, like, I know I had like a little bit of resistance of doing that, but I put my hand on it and I gave it gratitude, and so yeah. So I'm already doing that, but I love that you've given me that to expand and to be conscious and to really feel and not run from it, because it's so easy and ingrained to just like, oh, just joy, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But to really cleanse, you have to embrace it. So thank you for that.
Yeah. And I
Hmm.
think doing like holding the points, like it's good to feel what you're feeling with
Yes.
the fear. So just acknowledging it and then being able to shift it with
Hmm.
so
Yes. Thank you.
like the compassion and the inspiration and all that is just so much more positive.
Yes, totally. So front and back is the first one, and then the second one is like this and out.
Yep. So you're gonna hold right over your eyes,
Here,
and
both hands.
your thumb will be at just above your ears, tips of the ears. Yep.
Oh, okay, with the thumb holding there and then
Yep.
holding here. And that's the, okay, the first is the embracing the fear, and this is the compassion.
Yep. So this, yep, compassion towards self,
Compassion. And then this one is the front, and this is
inspiration.
inspiration. Okay. Fear, fear, compassion,
Yep.
inspiration. Okay.
Perfect. You got it.
Okay.
And if you don't, you can watch this again.
Yes, I will. Thank you. It helps me to already
Awesome.
integrate it.
Perfect. Yeah, if I think of anything else, I'll let you know. But I think that was everything we covered. It seemed so
Perfect.
fast today, but it's mostly because I held points on the meridians longer than I usually do. So
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Lisa. This is super valuable on all the levels. Thank you for being such an amazing healer and guide on my journey. Appreciate you.
yeah, glad
Hmm.
to see you're doing well. How many
Yes.
students do you have left now?
So this was the last one of the most intensive ones.
Okay.
And in 2 weeks, they're starting a different type, which apparently is much lighter on the body.
Oh, good.
And it will be a weekly one, but it's lighter. And yeah, it's only one elixir as opposed to two. So
Okay.
yeah.
Because
Hmm.
what we can do
And
too is if you get a little bit of the elixir on a cotton ball, we can like just put it in a cotton ball in a little baggie, and we can actually put that on you, and I can test the meridians when it's on you to
Oh,
see
wow.
where it's affecting. It's kind of like doing testing for foods in a way.
Oh, wow. Yes, I will ask them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and they can balance some meridians with that on you, and it'll help the body utilize it better too.
Sweet. Okay. Yes, we'll do that.
Yeah, it sounds like they're pretty open with you.
Well, I keep challenging them. I just ask for shit.
That's good.
And they're also open. I'm really lucky with the ones that with the doctors that I got. They're not stuck in their head and like defending themselves, but they're
Yeah,
like, okay, I'm
yeah.
not even gonna ask.
I think they're probably okay with it because you're still doing the treatments. So whatever you can do with
Yeah, I guess.
that, that's
Yeah.
in effect
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Yeah, but I also did get doctors who are more open. Like I heard from the different ones that I have that, oh yeah, you got the best one for you because others are more clinically focused, and the ones I got like are also aware and of positivity and like the effect and all the things. So
So good.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
nice. All right,
Thank
I'll let
you.
you
Thank you
go.
so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday. And let me know what time, like both times work. Afternoon, in theory, is better, probably. But actually, next Friday, I'll feel really good, probably. I will.
Yeah.
So either way. But on Fridays, I don't know if there's like this Friday, there was a call. Uh, and I think that's only once a month. But in general, okay, in general, I prefer afternoons for healing.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Well, let's
If
check
that
in
works.
Wednesday and we'll figure out a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, or just shoot me a suggestion and I reconfirm. That'll save us a step.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good week.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lisa. You too.
Bye.
Bye bye.